Guten Tag, herzlich willkommen. Welcome back to Let's Play Planescape, Shaper of Dreams. Ich heiße Big Los. We are in the town of Waterdeep. We're in the Artist's Quarter, and I'm actually thinking maybe it should be called the Artisan's Quarter. In the last episode, we went into this bathhouse to steal the key to a locker to get some clothing to allow us entry into the Necromancer's Inn. So now we can talk to this bouncer about doing just that.
Well met. Hello.
There you are again. And as you can see, I've won our little bet. Indeed, you are more resourceful than I thought. We agreed 100 gold, did we not? I really didn't think I'd lose. Pride comes before a fall. Now let me in. I am dressed properly now. The doorman grins broadly at you and opens the door with a mock, exaggerated bow. My lady, the necromancer is all yours. Cool, so we got 100 gold pieces as well. Wait a minute. Open that door. Let us in. However, my companions aren't dressed like I am, or like Charis is. But he's not having a problem with that for some reason. Sure, subjectivity as a specific quality of... I think the person narrator is exaggerated. She turns him into a caricature. Hello, are you ready to order yet? Intellectuals, huh? You say whatever you want. I know that this novel is a reflection of the constant pain she endures as a part of the society that surrounds her. Interesting. Is this like... Is this a big pool of blood? Or is it just some weird shaped rug? Could be blood. Well, in my opinion, this book is a critical manifesto from a controversial epoch. And you don't have anything to say? I guess not. Barmaid disguised as a vampire. 1 gold, please. Barmaid disguised as a vampire. Danke. Vielen Dank. Landlord disguised as a mummy. Oh, okay, so the bloodstains are just decor for this place. This is like a goth hangout, I guess. Ooh, lockbox. With nada. What's in here? It looks like a door to the cellar, but we can't go down there. So we'll just ignore it. What does the barmaid have to say? Nothing. A dicer. Oh, we could play some dice games here, huh?
Pleased to see you.
Well, hello there. You look like a woman who isn't afraid of a little risk. How about a game of Chinchironin? Chinchirorin. How do you play Chinchirorin? First you set a wager. You can bet 10, 25, 50, 75, or 100. You must have at least 3 times the money you want to wager. Can't have you betting money you don't have, you know. Anyway, I begin rolling 3 dice. I'll have 3 chances to make some kind of combination. The most basic hand is doubles. That is when 2 of the numbers are the same. The third number becomes my score. For example, if I roll a 2, 2, and a 5, my score will be 5. If your score beats my score, you win the bet. If my score beats your score, I win the bet. But what if none of them match? Or what if all of them match? The next hands are 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6 combos. If I roll a 1, 2, 3 combo, I have to pay you twice the bet. However, if I roll a 4, 5, 6 combo, you have to pay me 2 times the bet. And vice versa when you're rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 combos win over score no matter what the score is. But what about 2, 3, and 4, and 3, 4, and 5? Finally, there's storms. Storm is a 3 of the same number. If I roll a triple 1, I have to pay you 3 times the bet. If I roll any other triple, you have to pay me 3 times the bet. Once again, the situation is reversed when you're rolling. Storms also win over score no matter what the score is. After 3 rolls, if you or I still fail to get a valid hand or score, a score of 0 is received. In case of a draw, no one wins. Well, at least in this game, we would get our money back, right? For a draw, unlike the other one. So, how about it? Want to play? Okay, we'll do it once. Oh, great. This was left in German. Ich habe meine Meinung geändert. Ich will nicht spielen. This means I will not play. This says I have my Meinung geändert. I don't know what that means. Let me look it up. Ich habe meine Meinung geändert. Ich will nicht spielen. I have my opinion changed. I will not play. I have changed my mind. I won't play. That's what that means. Okay. So let's wager 75 gold. Oh wait, I got pause. Alright. Excellent, I'll roll first. Crispy skeleton bones. I rolled a 2, a 4, 2, and a 5. Kinda Vogabe. Okay, I know kinda means not one. It's the opposite of eine. Vogabe, I don't know what that means. I have rolled a 6, 6, and a 2. My demand is 2. I think this is supposed to be my score is 2. Let me find out what Vogabe means. Hold on. Okay. Vogabe is a handicap, I guess, like in golf. So a kind of Vogabe would be no handicap. So what, this guy rolls twice? So his score is 2, so we have to beat that. Okay, your turn, so let's roll. You rolled a 4, 2, and a 6, no score. You have rolled a 4, 2, and 4, no score. Oh, I get it. Okay, so a Vogabe would mean it means a handicap, or it can mean score, I guess. Okay. You have rolled a 4, 5, and a 2, no score. I win. Well, what do you freaking do? Yeah, let's try it again once more. Excellent. I'll roll first. I've rolled a 1, 4, and a 1. My demand is 4. Your score is 4, basically. Okay, your turn. You have rolled a 2, 1, and a 5. No score. You have rolled a 1, 3, and a 5. No score. You have rolled a 1, 1, and a 4. Your score is 4. It's a draw. Okay. So we didn't lose any money. Let's do it one more time. 75 gold. 1, 5, and a 6. No score. 2, 1, and a 2. Score is a 1. You have rolled a 5, 6, and a 6. Your score is 5. You win. Wait a minute. Acquired 75 gold pieces. Oh, excellent. So we only rolled once, and that got us a win. Okay. No thanks. We've broken even. Alright, come back anytime. I guess if you want to play some minigame to try to make some extra money, you can do this just like at the other tavern. Oh, there's a profit. Cool. A man dressed in a loose, faded robe takes you by the sleeve. You feel uncomfortable in the grip of this forceful man, the back of whose hand is a tattoo of intertwined triangles. Say, good lady, do you believe in Ao and all the other gods? What kind of question is that? Of course I believe in the gods. With an unhappy sigh and a shocked expression on his face, the man lets you go. Oh dear. Once again, I cross paths with a confused soul who has still not renounced the old ways. What? What do you mean, old ways? I mean all the lies being spread by the self-appointed priests of Faerun. Must not believe a word these liars tell you, but you end up just as the other blasphemers who slander Trias' work. Who is Trias? Charis is the Almighty, the creator of everything, the God of gods. Obviously amused. Interesting. How have I never heard of this Charis if he is such an important figure in the heavens? Because they systematically hide the truth from us. They spread their false ideologies, even though they know far more than they let on. Anyone who speaks up is silenced by them, if not killed outright. But I am no longer afraid because I know the truth. Open your eyes to the truth and join our movement. For only 10 gold coins, you can have this pamphlet containing all the main tenets of the one true faith. So that's the way the wind blows. Can I ask you a few questions? Is that really necessary? This primer will answer all of your questions. The greedy prophet waves a thin, loosely bound booklet under your nose. What do you mean when you say they? The false priests and the rulers. They're all in league with each other, I tell you. Would you be so kind as to explain the basics of your religion to me? Whatever you have heard about the gods before is nothing but a lie. It wasn't Ao, or Selune, or Shantia who created our world, but Trias. The weave of magic is nothing more than a manifestation of Trias' power. A single word from him would be enough to wipe out all life on Faerun. Just one word, and all but him would cease to exist. The evil gods are nothing but an illusion. They were born in the minds of those who could not face the truth. Such ignorance. Trias embodies both good and evil. He is the two-headed god. And because he embodies both, one cannot exist without the other. How did this guy get in here if we had so much trouble getting in? Heavens, what nonsense. You said it, mistress, you idiot. Did you think all this up yourself? Or did it involve the use of certain substances? What are you suggesting? That I'm not right in the head? I don't know if that's what my mistress thinks, but that's what I think, yes. With a dismissive wave of his hand, the greedy prophet walks away from the group. You are all damned. Trias will punish you for your ignorance. I wonder if we actually have to buy that pamphlet that he has for something. What do these guys have to say? I am not interested in idle chats. After all, there is nobody who could match my intellect. Well, that's not a very smart thing to say, Mr. Intellectual. You're just ignoring me outright. What about you? You too. 1 gold, please. Danke. Hello, are you ready to order yet? Certainly this is rather mediocre compared to the two extremely pre-emphasized positions of the single characters. Oy vey. Oh, another lockbox. Alright, let's walk back down here. Ah, named character. Wait a minute, these guys look familiar. Apologia and Bertram? Didn't we see these guys back in the town of Holst? What are they doing here? Or I could be wrong, they could be different people with similar names. Yeah, Apologia is a female, my bad.
Looking for a good time?
Hello, can I help you? Maybe. I'm looking for a writer, Cecile de Sars. I was told I might find someone here who knows where she is. Is that so? But you aren't a friend of Cecile's, are you? I hardly ever forget a face, but I'm sure I've never seen yours before. You're right, I'm not a friend of Cecile's, but I'm acquainted with her. I've already met her several times. You decide not to mention that most of those meetings took place in your dreams. I need to talk to her. It's about a very urgent matter. Whoa, all your drink just went behind you. Well, even if we knew where she is, she would surely not appreciate it if we gave her address to a stranger. It could be any kind of person. Maybe even a crazy fan. Oh, you mean like Misery and Stephen King? I'm no crazy fan. I'm an acquaintance of Armand Salenfor's. Armand wants to part ways with the critic Besson. He has asked me to deliver a message to Cecile. I've just talked to him about that in the bathhouse. What? Why doesn't Armand talk to Cecile himself? He believes that the things he wants to tell Cecile need the mediation of another woman. Well, he didn't part with Cecile on good terms, and now he wants to see. how the situation develops. Bah, just say it plainly. He's too much of a coward to talk to Cecile himself. I wouldn't put it that bluntly, but I do. Armand has always been a coward, right, Bertram? You could certainly try, but I hope that Cecile will send him packing, regardless of what he wants. Well, if I want to try, I certainly need to know where I could find her in the first place. Armand didn't know it. Of course not. They've been avoiding each other for some time now. Cecile is likely in her house here at the harbor. She goes there when she is in need of some quiet. She bought it just a few months ago. It is directly here at the harbor. It's the only building there with some plants in front of the door. You have a certain knocking pattern. Then she will open the door for you. He knocks on the bar. 2 short knocks. He pauses and knocks once again. Shouldn't be difficult to find then. Yes, but by all means, don't tell her that I gave you the address. Just say that Armand found out about it or something. And if you should stop by here again, I would like to know how she reacted to Armand's offer in detail. You look into the smug face of the woman, who is dressed to the hilt. She's almost bursting with curiosity, and so it's difficult for you to suppress an evil grin. She has helped you after all, hasn't she? Yes, I'll do that. Alright, so we have our journal updated. What about Bertram?
I greet you.
I don't want to do conversation. I'm too depressed. But why? Do you know what Cordian, the nasty little piece of work from the Courier, wrote about my new play? No. That little rat doesn't know the difference between a comedy and a tragedy? That lousy scrawler, that... You recognize that once set free, this man's drivel has only one objective. To revile the detested critic. He has no interest at all in your questions. Maybe you should rather speak to the woman accompanying him. That's what we did. Bardin Judith.
Good tidings to ya.
Yes? You throw a coin in the bar jar. Play something for me. Thank you, milady. What would you like me to play? Play something cheerful, please. I need something to improve my mood. As you wish, here we go. Lost a gold piece.
The moon is full, the trees are high. A prickle sow is out tonight. She sits and sings her lovelorn song beneath the summer moon so bright. Ah, churga worka churga chew, a go go churga wai, hop hop wada wargle gum, a churga bluckle sa. Ah, prickle bore, he hears her plaint and comes a huffing by. So nose to nose they dance about beneath the starlit sky. Ah, churga worka churga chew, a go go churga wai, hop hop wada wargle gum, a churga bluckle sa. Now dance, my lad, and dance, my lass, and take thy mother's arm, and dancing off to bed we go, for naught shall do thee harm. Ah, churga worka churga chew, a go go churga wah, e hop hop wada wargle gun, a churga bluckle sa.
Okay, well maybe I'll pay her to sing the other song. Anyways, I'm talking to this mummy here, this guy dressed as a mummy. Oh, is it gonna play again? Let's see if we get her to play the other one.
Good tidings to ya.
Play something for me. Something romantic. I wonder if they wrote this music for this little module. That'd be quite impressive if they did. Let's see if we can buy something for this mummy. Let's see what you have.
The world is different now, though still the seasons run. The world is different now, but bright still shines the sun. And yet the world will never be the same. Today, my love, into my heart you came. The world is different now, the boys grow into men. The world is different now, yet we ride forth again. And yet the world will never be the same. Today, my love, into my heart you came. The world is different now, the girls to women turn. The world is different now, yet lessons still we learn. And yet the world will never be the same. Today, my love, into my heart you came. Today, my love, into my heart you came.
Okay, that was interesting. And it's starting over again. So we have all the clues we need. Let's leave. And we'll go find Cecile de Sar's residence. Okay, the clue was that it's the only house with flowers or plants or something out front here in the harbor. I believe this is it right here. A doorway to a house on the waterfront. What do you want here? You knock on the door as you were shown by Apollogonia. I think it's Apollogonia, the Necromancer. Someone turns the key and you hear a muffled voice from inside saying, "It's open, come on in." Great. Let's see if we can get any clues from Cecile about where we should go next. And here's her house.
Something I can do for you?
Oh, you're here. Are my dreams becoming reality now? Not your dreams, Cecile, but mine. You notice that Cecile is looking puzzled, so you decide not to discuss the matter further. Regardless, we keep seeing each other in dreams, so you must admit that this has some significance. Can you remember the dreams? In detail, I mean. I do not know. It's all a bit of a blur. But I remember the dwarf. And you. You were searching for your husband. Surely not in the abyss? So you do remember. And your book, Alien Odor, has also appeared repeatedly in my dreams. You have read it? Yes, I read it. Alien Odor is a power-hungry misfit. And what happens? He was looking for a portal in Waterdeep. Smiling. Indeed. And what do you make of this? Insufficient intelligence. I do not know. I also seek a portal, one that takes me closer to the abyss. A portal away from this world. But how can a fictional character be of any relevance to me? I probably only dreamed of Alien Odor because I was searching for a portal as well. Smiling. Perhaps you should rethink the idea that Alien Odor is a mere fictional character. What are you saying? That he was real? That I cannot tell you. Let's put it this way. My novel is only one version of the story. I changed it to give my book a different ending. In reality, the story ended here, near Waterdeep. Not deep water. Tiefwasser. How this is known to me is not important. Here's the thing. The portal exists. The portal exists? Are you sure? Do you know where it leads? I have seen it myself, but I never dared go through it. My fear was always greater than my curiosity. I understand your fear. My heart shrivels within me when I think that I must leave behind everything I know. Where is this portal? And why should I reveal such a secret to you? I'm not indebted to you. Why have you even mentioned it then if you will not share your knowledge? Who says I will not tell? I only ask for something small in return. Which is... I still have close ties with the Temple of Selune. As you may know, I come from a family that has produced many high-ranking Selunite clerics. One of them was my ancestor, Astra, who spent many years as head of the temple in Waterdeep. My cousin Takara has come a long way towards achieving that position as well. Sadly, however, it seems as though there is a serious trouble at the temple, and I fear that Takara is not faring well. I've heard rumors, and the temple has been closed for days. Why can you not do anything about this yourself? Oh, everyone there knows I'm related to Takara. They would keep a low profile around me. I also made a promise not to concern myself in temple affairs anymore. Since that time, I messed up things quite badly. So you want me to investigate and help Takara if she is in trouble? Amused. I couldn't have put it any better myself. But how do I get in? Tell the guard that you're my guest, and that I have recommended that you see the temple during your stay in Waterdeep. He will make an exception for a guest of mine, I'm sure. But please exercise a little discretion. Wait a moment. I'll write a short letter of recommendation with my personal seal on it. You take Cecile's letter and wish her a polite goodbye. What awaits you in the Temple of Selune? I'd like to know that myself, and we will find out, but first, let's see if there's anything good in the back here. A trunk. With nada. Nothing in there. And nothing in there. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just have to go back to the Merchants District now, won't we? It could get dangerous, so let's put our... Oh, I put on the wrong thing, didn't I? Haha. Let's put on our armor and leave. In fact, I'll meet you back there, and there I mean the Merchant's Quarter. Okay, I lied. So before we go back to the Merchant's Quarter, I figure we'll fight these guys in their so-called little arena here. Just for kicks. Alright. So, I want to talk to these guys first, Silk and Gratis, before I pay this guy to fight either one of them.
Hello.
So, what is it? Have you bought a fight with me? No, I just wanted to have a look at the available fighters. Lady, I can assure you that we are among the best. Just because we aren't appearing in a huge arena doesn't mean we haven't got what it takes. I didn't mean to sound insulting. Constantly fighting against unknown quantities may be very difficult, being unable to assess their skill level. Yes, there could be some nasty surprises, but you live and learn, don't you? And this dwarf over here.
My greetings to you.
Heavens, please don't tell me that I have to fight you. I could not possibly fight a weak woman. You don't have to. I only fight when it is serious, and I have to defend my life. I'm not going to fight for fun. Really? But you need practice, don't you? You must have many enemies then. Let me worry about that, my good man. Alright, so I want to fight this dwarf first.
What do you want?
What can I do for you? I want to challenge Gratis the dwarf. Okay, he's over there. Ask him to enter the arena.
My greetings to you.
Don't tell me I have to fight you. Yes, it's true. Well, I'm afraid that's what you will have to do. I've already paid for this fight. Dear me, are you sure about this? I could seriously hurt you. I understand that. Don't worry. got my training at one of the best fight schools, and I'm sure that I'll be more than a match for you. Skeptically, it's supposed to be with the K. Well, if you say so. Come on, then. Let's get started. He sighs. Alright, alright. I'll go to the ring now. Tell me when you're ready to begin. End dialogue. Okay. So, I want to rearm myself. Your companions will wait outside the arena until you're done. Well, wish me luck. Your companions are waiting in the market district. They'll return to the arena after the fight when you have discussed it with your opponent. So, they're gone. So before we talk to them, let us apply Divine Shield. There we go.
My greetings to you.
Are you ready? Let's begin. Good. Okay, so we need defensive casting activated, and then we will attempt a draining blast. Ah, concentration failure. Oh, that's what we do. We roll ones. And I only needed to be a 16 too. Man. Oh, I rolled a 3 this time. Man, okay, so I need to roll a 4 or better, and I just can't do it. At least he's missing 2. Okay, he is slowed. However, my Divine Shield has worn off, so we are in great danger. I'm gonna have to reapply it. Okay. Plus 10 and then plus 5. So what is our AC is 22. Okay, he has been slowed again. So we're gonna move away. Ouch. To the other corner, just like when we fought in the arena in Mysteries of Westgate. If any of you remember that. Alright. Ouch. We need to drink a potion. Okay. Oh yeah, our Divine Shield is worn off again. That's right, it only lasts for 3 rounds. The Elders will save. I'm finished with you, I'm simply better. How? How are you simply better? Oh, that's a bunch of crap. Okay, I'm gonna fight this again. Because if you fight this guy and lose, you can't find him again. So I will meet you back here right when I'm about to start. Okay, we're starting this yet again. And we've started it the same way, with casting Divine Shield before the match. Hopefully we won't roll so low like we always do, it seems like, with...
My spell! It didn't work.
Man. What am I rolling here? Concentration. 22... I have to be at 23. Why, how much damage did he do? Wasn't really that much, was it? Okay. Failed his will save. We'll need to get him over here. Hopefully he'll fail it again. I missed him. On a ranged touch attack. Rolled a 3. Ouch. Alright, we gotta drink this potion again. Man, it's horrible. Okay, well, did 4, count it, 4 points of damage against this guy. Man. I mean, I've hit this guy for like 25 points of damage before. Alright, there's 14. That's better. That's middle of the road. And you better not be saying that you're simply better. Okay. Failed your will save once more. Move this way. Ouch. Then we're gonna move over here. We'll hit him again. I surrender! Good. So you gotta get this guy down to half of his hit points. And he's going slowly.
My greetings to you.
You beat me. You really defeated me. You, a weak woman. I wouldn't have expected that. I'm afraid I underestimated you. You smile. Believe me, there is no shame in losing against me. I have defeated many strong opponents. Would you like to try it again? No, thanks. Surely I was just inhibited because you are a woman. Snappishly. Well, if you need such a lame excuse for your defeat, why don't you simply admit that I was the better fighter? Yeah, we're not gonna indulge that guy.
What do you want?
What can I do for you? I've defeated the dwarf. Yes, I've seen it. There is no doubt. You have earned your reward. What would you like to get? The healing potion or the potion of restoration? It's kind of a toss-up, but I think the healing potion's better. Especially if we could just get it for 30 gold. Yeah, we'll take the healing potion. Usually they go for a lot more than that. Here you are. You've really fought well. Alright. But where are my companions?
My greetings to you.
I need some rest after this battle. Well then, I guess we'll just have to rest. I will reapply leaps and bounds, and then we'll challenge this ranger named Silk.
What do you want?
I want to take on the ranger. Yes, he's available right now. Just tell him that you want to fight him.
Hello.
What is it? Have you bought a fight with me? I have indeed. Shall we get on with it straight away? I have other things to do, but I would really like to win one of the prizes first. You're gonna have to give your absolute best. I don't want to boast, but it's not gonna be easy to beat me. My good man. But you were boasting already. But what is it they say? Ah, yes, pride comes before a fall. Lady, I can only rate my chances as being good. You ought to prepare yourself better. I'm going to the fighting ring. Let me know when you're ready. End dialogue. Very well then. Let's fly that. Since our companions aren't here, wish me luck.
Hello.
Come on, let's begin. Good. Hopefully we won't roll ones this time. Ay, ay, ay. Critical hit. We only did 9 damage to us though. Sound like Valentina. Alright. Another will save failure. Oh, we're gonna need to reapply Divine Shield. And then we will do another one of those triggers. Ouch! This work is so dull, I need a break. Oh, that's the garbage man. Stop, it is enough! 10 damage. Failed your will save once more.
Hello.
You defeated me. You have truly earned your prize. I trained with a master of the martial arts, and I have years of adventuring behind me. Then there is no shame in my defeat. Though, of course, I still wish I'd won. I understand only too well. Live well. Oh, our companions are back. How's it going, guys?
What do you want?
What can I do for you? I've won against the ranger. Yes, I've seen it. There is no doubt you have earned a reward. What would you like to get? The healing potion or the potion of restoration? Should we get another healing potion or should we go for the restoration potion? Let's go for the restoration potion. Of course, here you go. I hope you'll never be in need of it. So do I. But you never know. It's a potion of greater restoration. So that's actually a good buy right there for 30 gold. What can you get for greater restoration? It can heal, level drain, all ability damage. Most other things as well, except for curses, I believe. Zoomatviatul. Or Zoomatviatul. I forgot the V is an F sound. Alright, let's go. I'm guessing the zoom means to the. It's a contraction. It's a contraction word. Meaning zoodem. Contract them together becomes zoom. Here we are. Alright, so I'm guessing we have to go to the temple. All the way in the other corner. We did get some note, didn't we? No, that's Master Abel's certificate. Oh, we still have to sell this portrait, don't we? Well, I'm sure we'll get around to it sooner or later. Here's the temple guard. Oh, we're taking an interesting route. Okay, through the flower bed.
My greetings to you.
I am sorry, but unfortunately the temple is closed. I know that I am a good friend of Cecile de Sars, and will only be visiting Deepwater, or Waterdeep, I should say, for a few days. She particularly wanted me to see the beautiful Temple of Selune. She has even given me a letter of recommendation. She obviously thought that an exception could be made for a good friend of hers. Cecile de Sars does enjoy certain privileges. I am sure no one would mind if you had a quick look at the temple and said a small prayer to Selune. I am sure I do not have to remind a friend of Cecile's of the proper etiquette in this situation. Of course not. I know how to behave in a temple. Don't allow me to enter without it troubling your conscience. So we did have a letter of recommendation. I just didn't see it in my inventory. But that's okay. It's done its job. It's gotten us inside. It's my Eintenanskarte. There we go. Alright, so we're inside the temple. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing here. Merwick, the priest of Selune. Why don't we talk to him?
Well met.
The round face of this priest radiates kindness and wisdom. His friendly smile, however, cannot hide the fact that he seems to be deeply worried, although he really tries not to show it. Well met. My name is Charis Citrion. I'm a friend of the writer Cecile de Sars. She insisted that I had to see the Temple of Selune before leaving Waterdeep. Ah, a friend of Cecile's. Her ancestor Astra was the head of this temple for many years. Actually, a lot of brothers and sisters came from the de Sars family. The temple is closed to the public right now, but we'll make an exception for a friend of Cecile's. I'm Brother Merrick, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this house of Selune. Greetings to you too, Brother Merrick. I would like to have a little chat with you if you don't mind. If it is your wish to speak to a man of Selune, then I won't refuse your request. What would you like to know? You seem to be somewhat gloomy, don't you? For a moment, the priest shows a tormented smile and avoids looking into your eyes. You have the impression that something is definitely wrong here, but that he doesn't want to discuss internal affairs of the temple with strangers. I guess you are mistaken. There is nothing I could tell you about this. Would you like to know anything else? Tell me more about Selune. It is always my pleasure to tell people about our life-giving goddess, so listen. After Lord Au had created the spheres of the realms, an era of timeless nothing followed. Before the dawn of time, everything was nothing, and nothing was everything. Two thoughts were born from this first disharmony. Both of them were pure energy. But nothing and everything changes, and the thoughts did not remain in that static condition either. They evolved. When both thoughts eventually collided, the energy that was stored in them was released in an unbelievable Big Bang. The first thought got shaped into Selune, while the second became Char. That's how two beautiful twin goddesses who loved each other came into existence. The goddess with the two faces created the luminaries of the glass sphere and blessed them with life and created Shantia, the mother of soil. This new universe was illuminated by the face of the silver-haired goddess Selune and darkened by the raven black hair of the goddess Char. However, there was no warmth or fire in it. Shantia asked for warmth so that she could sustain life on the planets, which form her body and her limbs. And this was the first time that the sisters, who were one in mind before, had different opinions. The silver-haired Selune fought with her dark-haired sister about whether more life should be brought to the realms. When the divine fire erupted, the gods of war, murder, illness, and death were created from the remains of this divine battle. At some point in the fight, Selune got the advantage, circumvented time and space, and reached for a land of eternal fire. She fought the pain of the scorching heat and took a small part of the eternal flame, with which she ignited one of the luminaries so that it would burn and warm Shantia. Infuriated, Char doubled the strength of her attacks on her injured twin sister and began to suck all light and heat out of the glass sphere. Once again, Selune sacrificed herself and ripped the divine magical essence out of her body. Mistral, although being created by both the magic of light and the magic of darkness, preferred her first mother Selune at first, which enabled the Silver Goddess to reach an uneasy truce with her powerful dark twin sister. Being hit hard by the pain of defeat, Char swore eternal revenge. The fight of the two goddesses has been going on ever since. She shall be praised, the one who gives us all the light and banish the eternal coldness. Silver Lady, Moon Damsel, life itself sings her song. May I ask you another question? Go ahead. I would like to ask the temple for advice on a difficult problem. Of course, what is the problem? You aren't going to tell it to anyone, are you? Of course not. No secret that is shared between a believer and a priest will ever leave this room. Signal your companions that you wish to talk to the priest in private. They leave the temple through the main door. No. Well, I guess they did leave. My husband is a demon lord's slave. I'm on a quest to rescue him from that monster. Fortunately, I'm sure I'll have to do a lot of evil things on my way to get to him. This is a big burden. I can see that this thought weighs heavily on you. You have a difficult, almost impossible task ahead of you, my daughter. To rescue a soul from the grasp of a demon is undoubtedly a noble and great deed. Although we have to honor the life of every being, there's nothing condemnable in opposing those who are standing against the light. I can only give you one piece of advice. Think before you act, so that no innocent may come to harm through your hand. But what if I make a mistake? Yeah, this Jared's still here. He was supposed to have left. No being is immune to making mistakes. Should I advise you to leave this poor man in the hands of a demon just because you might make a mistake? I won't do that. Your undertaking is deserving of the highest respect. Pray, my daughter, that the goddess will give you wisdom and guidance throughout your quest. I will. But now I would like to talk about something else, if you don't mind. Go ahead. There was something else that we could have asked. Difficult problem. Look, of course, what is it? You're not going to tell anyone, are you? I'm afraid I've caused the death of a young woman who was my fellow adventurer for a time. Can you elaborate? They tell the priest of your strange dream, and he woke up next to the dead Kathleen. Do you understand now? I didn't like her much, but still. Brother Merrick isn't really shocked by her story. A strange thing to happen. But you shouldn't burden your conscience with this. Maybe you really wished her to die. But a dreamer doesn't really kill, and a wish is not a deed. I don't think you are guilty of anything. You don't understand. My dreams are not normal. If I kill in my dreams, it has consequences for the real world. My daughter, you seem to suffer from severe mental problems. You should get treatment for that and perhaps live in solitude for some time. Maybe in the temple or with Mother Nature until your mind has found peace again. You look into the kind eyes of the cleric and realize that it is useless to try to explain it any further. Thank you for your advice. It's good to have spoken to someone about that. Now I'd like to talk to you about something else, if you don't mind. He thinks that we should get mental help. Go ahead. What services does this temple have to offer? If you're interested in healing potions and ointment, then you should speak to Tilius Tarlon in his office over there. He sells all the potions we don't need for the sick on behalf of the temple. Goodbye and thank you. I'll have to take my leave now. Selune be with you. So let's check the journal. I managed to get into the Temple of Selune and talk to Merwick. Something seems to bother him. Probably be best to talk to as many people as possible. I hope that eventually I'll find out what's wrong here. And we will. But in the next episode, because we are running up on time. So, this is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. Vielen Dank. I'll see you next time. Auf Wiedersehen. Macht's gut. Tschüss.